Hey guys, Fox Photo here, back with another photography tutorial. And what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna edit this picture I shot at night, astrophotography. This I shot in Mont Tremblant Park. It's the nearest park to me. So basically, didn't have to travel that much. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off by increasing the exposure. I'm gonna do mostly this in Lightroom, and I shot this at ISO 4000 at 60 millimeter, the widest I could, at f4 at 25 seconds. And I shot this on the Sony a7R, so the lens is limited to f4, but if you have a fast lens like a 2.8 or 1.8, it's always good to get the more light in and a cleaner file. But for now, this is okay too. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it a bit cooler. I'm gonna go down on the white balance. I'm gonna make it a bit more magenta, 20 or so. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring down the highlights. I'm gonna increase my whites like so. I'm gonna pull back on the blacks. Okay, and I'm not even gonna do any clarity, vibrance, or saturation. I'm gonna do an S curve here. I'm gonna just bring down the blacks, the darks I mean, and bring up the lights like so. And I'm gonna go down to the detail section, and I'm just gonna do some noise reduction and a bit of color too to make the image cleaner file. And I'm gonna do a bit of sharpening because it does make it softer, so I want to counter that with some sharpening. Alright, and it is darker here, so I'm gonna do the profile correction, enable that. And I don't want it on the distortion, I just want it on the vignette to get rid of it. Let's just see before, after. Okay, that's good. And steepen the curve a bit on the blacks. Okay, I like that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my own vignette using the radial filters here. I'm gonna bring down the exposure. Just gonna do a radial filter, and it's a bit too big there. You can get it to the size I want, and I can even go bigger just to get it a bit on the edges. Here we go. And I'm just gonna paint in some contrast with the brush on the Milky Way to give it more contrast, like right here. I don't know if it's, and might do a bit of clarity, not too much. Here we go. Just might play with the white balance a bit more. I like a colorful. It's pretty much to your taste, what you like. I mean, you can't go wrong with this. You can just pick what you like and stick with that. I mean, I just kind of go with visually what I like, and once I achieve it, once I'm happy with that, I'll just tend to stick to that. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm gonna use another brush. I'm gonna make it low flow, and I'm just gonna increase the exposure a bit, make it a bit smaller, the brush, and I'm just gonna paint in here where I want to bring in more brightness to this part. And I also might come with another brush, a new one, the exposure, and go really subtly, just go with a bit of black. It just gives more, I don't know, let's play with white and dark for this part just to bring in my eye goes to the brightest parts. I want to make it a bit brighter, but I didn't want to make it all bright, just part of it. Okay. Alright, next thing I'm gonna do is might jump into Photoshop to do a few things there, and then sharpening. Might do a bit sharpening there, maybe not. So I'm gonna go into Photoshop. Okay, here we go. Might make a new layer, saturation layer, and I'm gonna click this finger tool and I'm just gonna select where I wanna boost the saturation to where I like. Okay, let's check before. Okay, happy with that. And I might do, gonna make a new layer, and I'm gonna go to filter. I want to give it a bit of glow, so I'm gonna go to blur, Gaussian blur, and go maybe about 15. I find this technique, it works well for star photography. I'm gonna go to image adjustments, brightness, contrast. I'm gonna increase the contrast a lot, better brightness, be like 5, and here on the layer I'm gonna bring down the opacity maybe to like 10%. Before, after, go a bit more. Okay, I'm happy with that, and I think I'm pretty happy with that. The last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a web sharpened file, and I'm gonna use a 20K per action panel. So I go to actions, it's already in the setting that I like, 960 vertical, click OK. It's gonna make a new file with the web sharpened file, and I can use that to share it anywhere. Alright, and that's ready to share it online. So I'm just gonna go back to this file, click save. It's gonna bring it back into Photoshop, into Lightroom, sorry. And then we can show you the before and after. Usually takes some time. Now if you shoot this at a faster lens, it's always better, like I said. Makes a cleaner file, but you know, the noise reduction in Lightroom is really good for that. So okay, so I'm gonna reset the original file. So this is what we started with, and this is what we ended up with. Big difference. It looks really nice. Okay, thank you guys, and please subscribe to my channel or check out my other videos. Thank you.